Hi Scorpio, this is your July 31st through August 6th weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. In the first spread, we'll be looking at new love coming towards you. In the second spread, we'll check in with those of you who are already married or in a relationship. Then I'll do the love from the past, aka the ex spread. After that, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And at the end, we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is a new love this week. We have the World clarified by the Hangman. We have the Eight of Wands clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. Then we have Death. In the potential outcome, we have Justice, the Star, and the Four of Wands. And we also have the Magician on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. We also have Pisces, Sagittarius, Virgo, perhaps even another Scorpio. Well, Scorpio, here's the deal. This whole spread feels like a breakthrough, okay? Or something is finally happening. All right? Yeah, we got 7 major arcana cards on the table. 7. Another zodiac sign has a lot of major arcana cards. I can't remember which zodiac sign it was. But yeah, 7 is a big number. Out of 9 cards, yeah, 7 of them are major. Right, and yeah, let's start with the beginning. All right, so we got the World clarified by the Hangman. The World is my happy end card. All right, it's also a card of someplace remote. Perhaps this person is at a distance from you. Perhaps this has been a long distance relationship, or you've up until this point you've only been talking to this person online, or perhaps you met this person, went on a couple of dates, and then they had to go on a business trip, or perhaps they had to temporarily relocate to, help out with their extended family, what have you, right? But the Hangman clarifying the World, that's what's coming to an end, right? The World is my happy end card, right? Let me give you an example. A graduation could be a happy end, right? Retiring could be a happy end. In this case, the Hangman is either a kind of stagnation, right? So this pause or uncertainty and not knowing if it's ever going to move forward, that's what's coming to an end. The Hangman could also be a card of sacrifice. Perhaps this person had to sacrifice themselves for the work situation, or they had to sacrifice themselves for their extended family, or what have you. Whatever that was, it's coming to an end, and here they come. For some of you, they're literally showing up. If this person is not with you, they're literally showing up. Because then we have the Eight of Wands clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. Both of those 2 cards could be travel cards, all right? Yeah, the Eight of Wands is one of the fastest cards in the deck. My favorite interpretation of the Eight of Wands, by the way, is the Cupid's Arrows card, all right? The Wheel of Fortune clarifying that could be a Sagittarius you're dealing with. But the Wheel of Fortune, again, another travel card, or simply a start of a cycle. It's a major arcana card, and the Wheel of Fortune is always good news in my spreads, all right? We also have the Magician on the bottom of the deck. It's a card of manifestation. Perhaps they've manifested this, you've manifested this as well, and it's finally coming into fruition. And the Magician is also a card of taking action, all right? And the Eight of Wands with the Wheel of Fortune is most definitely taking action, right? The Magician's got all the tools they need at their disposal, and they're using those tools, all right? Perhaps they tried different ways to come to you, to be with you, and something is finally working. All right, Death in the middle, that's you, Scorpio. That's your major arcana card. And it's always a good sign to have your own major arcana card in your own reading. Right, Death is also a card of transformation, so perhaps something is finally changing in their life, in your life, so the 2 of you could finally be together. And in the potential outcome, we have Justice with the Star and the Four of Wands, right? Justice could be a Libra, the Star could be an Aquarius. I don't know if I mentioned the Magician could be a Gemini or a Virgo, all right? But Justice is a card of like getting serious. It's a very serious card, With Justice card, people do get married. Because it could be an actual place where people get married, like a chapel or what have you. Justice could be the legal system, and when people do get married, they sign a piece of paper, and then that piece of paper is submitted with the local government, with the legal system, right? The Star could be an Aquarius you're dealing, but the Star is a wish come true, yeah? It's this whole spread, like I said, is a breakthrough spread and a wish come true, all right? Something people usually wish for or hope for a long time. The Four of Wands, the second minor arcana card. The first one was the Eight of Wands, and this is the second one. The Four of Wands is often referred to as the 1111 card, right? It is a card of a celebration. It's also a card of commitment and marriage. To me personally, the Four of Wands always reminds me of an actual wedding, okay? But it is a card of a commitment and marriage. So yeah, this is it. This is it, Scorpio. 7 major arcana cards. Yeah, you've been waiting perhaps for this, you've been hoping for this, manifesting this, so they have been doing that the same, and this week is finally all lining up and coming together. Really happy for you, Scorpio. Congratulations. Scorpio, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, this card is for you. We have the Eight of Pentacles, the Lovers, the Fool, and the Two of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Gemini or an Aries. This is one interesting reading, Scorpio. You'll have a choice to make, right? We have 2 cards on the table that could be interpreted as cards of choice. The Lovers and the Two of Wands. And to the left from the Lovers, we have the Eight of Pentacles. To the right, we have the Fool. The Eight of Pentacles is a card of work, business, and finances. The Fool is not necessarily a card of being at work. So you may have a choice whether you're just going to go to work, or perhaps the two of you could take some time off. Not necessarily the whole week, but perhaps one of you will have an idea and say something like, hey, let's just take a couple of days off in addition to the weekend and have like a mini vacation or something like that. Okay, that was the first thing I thought of, Scorpio. Choosing, between working and not working. All right, but you definitely have a choice. Okay, you may have to choose to work on something, go to gym, or just, let it go. The Fool is also a card of letting go, and the Eight of Pentacles could be like working on something, perhaps on yourself at a gym. All right? But yeah, you do have a choice to make. All right? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Scorpio, this week. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. Also, keep in mind, Venus is in retrograde right now. Venus is a planet of love, abundance, beauty, finances, and other things. So this is when more exes than usual tend to resurface. So we got Death. We got the Five of Cups clarified by the Seven of Swords. Then we have the Eight of Cups clarified by the Knight of Wands. And we have the Seven of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Well, Death is your major arcana card. And it's the only major arcana card on the table. And I don't see the two of you getting back together. And I think you're going to simply repel this person. It's like you already know deep down that this person will never change. Deep down you know that this is nothing you want in your life. None of that crap. Alright, you're dealing with this Knight of Wands, right? The Knight of Wands right next to the deck could be a fire sign, but most likely it's a card of a player. The Knight of Wands often does come through as a card of somebody who is hot and cold in and out of your life, playboy, playgirl kind of a character. The Seven of Swords, kind of in the middle right there, clarifying the Five of Cups, is a card of a cheater, it's a card of a deception, it's a card of somebody who sneaks around, right? And the Seven of Wands on the bottom of the deck, I think this is you just simply repelling this person. I don't know, for whatever reason this word keeps repeating inside my head. Yeah, you're standing your ground, you're pushing this person out of your life for good, hopefully. There will be an attempt from them, but I think you will very quickly put this person in their place and tell them to buzz off. Alright? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances this week, Scorpio. We have the Eight of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, clarified by the Ace of Swords and the Eight of Cups, and we also have Death on the bottom of the deck. Your major arcana card, Death, showed up so many times. That's good. You are calling the shots. You are in a very high vibrational level, Scorpio, this week. But when it comes to work, business, and finances, you will have a choice. It's like to be or not to be. That would be the question. Should I stay or should I go? That's probably the more exact question. Because I do see an offer coming your way, or perhaps an offer already came your way, and you're thinking about this, or you have been thinking about this, right? Yeah, the Eight of Pentacles, the first card I came out, is a card of work, business, and finances. Then we have the Ace of Pentacles, which is the offer, right? A golden opportunity offer, an amazing offer. That would be the card you actually want to see when it comes to work, business, and finances. And with the Six of Pentacles, this is you trying to make a decision what you want to do, right? It's clarified by the Ace of Swords and the Eight of Cups. The Ace of Swords is a card of clarity, it's a card of yes, it's a card of a very decisive energy. And the Eight of Cups is what's on the table, right? The Eight of Cups is a card of somebody who walks away, and this is most likely you either walking away from the offer or you switching jobs, changing jobs, okay? In case you were wondering if this offer is legit, yes, 100% legit. The Ace of Pentacles doesn't just show up for no reason. All right, and again, the Death card on the bottom of the deck, that's you. And it's the only major arcana card on the table. So you have a decision to make this week. All right, cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Scorpio. We have the Two of Pentacles, clarified by the Six of Pentacles. We have the Hermit. We have Death, clarified by the Ace of Wands. And we also have the Tower on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Virgo. And again, Death showed up. Death is your major arcana card. The Tower on the bottom of the deck sometimes is often also referred to as the Scorpio card. Okay? But you do have a choice to make. That's what you're not expecting to happen. You know? We did see you having to make a choice in the couples spread, and we also saw you having to make a choice in the work, business, and finances spread. This right here could be about one of those, or it could be about something else. But you do have a choice to make, a very important one. Right? The Hermit in the middle could be a Virgo you're dealing with, but perhaps with the Hermit card, you're going to have to go within, go deep within, right? The Hermit is a card of somebody who is doing some soul searching, you know, isolating themselves. To do that, it's a card of somebody who goes through a thought process, okay? The Two of Pentacles clarified by the Six of Pentacles all the way to your left. Those are the two cards we start with. Both are choice cards, choice, okay? And the Death card is clarified by the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands usually brings new things, new people, new stuff into our lives. The Ace of Wands is a card of a new beginning, a passionate new beginning. So I think this could be like a hint from the universe right there. Choose new, choose to follow, you know, your heart. Whatever makes you go. So whatever makes you wake up in the morning, I guess. Something new and passionate. All right, choose new. Basically, that's how it feels. If that makes sense. All right, so yep, that's what I have for you, Scorpio, for this reading for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Scorpio, have an amazing week.